I remember at the beginning of this crisis, panic buying in grocery stores, even toilet paper, God forbid. But then it left the headlines. Now it's back. And we're hearing all sorts of problems with getting the food to where it needs to go. Why are we talking about this right now?
Well, we're talking about it because the virus has a cascading effect on the supply chain. Initially, there was panic in the grocery stores, as you alluded to, and essentially everything was taken off the shelves and people believed that we had a food shortage. We didn't. And then about the time that got figured out, we were hit with unemployment, massive unemployment, unexpected unemployment, sudden unemployment, which places a great strain on food banks. This was happening because we were shutting down schools, we were shutting down food service, we were shutting down restaurants, bars, and taverns. And so 50% of the food that we normally would consume in those bars, taverns, schools, etc., had to go someplace. Well, there was no place for it to go because the food banks were not prepared to accept it, and the supply chain that exists today wasn't designed to get it to the food bank. It was designed to get it to McDonald's, to get it to the tavern, to get it to the school. As we're trying to figure out a way out of this crisis, as we're trying to figure out ways in which food banks can receive the food that they need, now that they have a 70% increase in demand and they have no refrigeration, no storage capacity, how do we meet that crisis? But at the same time, how do we create a system that in the future, because this isn't the last time we're going to be dealing with something like this, how do we make sure that we can pivot more quickly? And I think one of the answers is that we're going to have shorter supply chains and more storage capacity, which means that we have a more resilient system, but maybe not as efficient or as profitable a system as we had before.